started Gabkotech Innovations back in 2012, our key purpose that we started the company for is to develop, to be a part of a one-stop integrated smart technology platform for both the building and the facilities management sector. And this company, when we started off, we want to harness the cutting-edge technologies such as, for example, using Internet of Things sensors, controllers, and also using cloud technology, cloud storage, and we imbue it with artificial intelligence. The purpose of all these technologies is to help our customers to optimize their daily operations in building management, such that they can carry out their tasks more efficiently. Okay, by doing more with less. So when we introduce some of these solutions to the SMEs, we actually crystallize them into we say 3 to 4 products. Okay, so actually one of our key products is actually called iRep security system. It's actually a mobile reporting and maintenance tracking tool. All right, it actually comes with GPS trackers and able to capture live images. Okay, but what does this solution do? Okay, it actually helps the daily task of a security officer in an estate. All right, when I come in, first thing I have to do is I have to take attendance. I have to check in for duty. So with the application, they are able to do a facial capture of themselves, and with a positioning of where they are. Let's say, for example, they are stated at ABC condominium. Okay, so with the application and the device can clearly indicate that they are around ABC condominium and nowhere else. If they are elsewhere, then it shouldn't be that way, according to the roster. Right? So they come in, they take an attendance, they do a facial capture of themselves, face in, face out. We would know that what time they have arrived and what time they have left the site. Okay. Second thing, once they are in the compound already, they have to conduct several patrols checks within the estate. So let's say, for example, at 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock, you're supposed to do patrolling, or what we call as a clocking around the estate, to make sure that you have checked all the critical facilities, they are safe and order. Right? So with our application, they will go to various checkpoints in the estate, and you have to use our smartphone application to register that point. The second solution that we developed was this M2Sense. Okay, M2Sense, as the name of it, is actually machine-to-machine sensing. First thing is M2Sense tell you which areas need to be serviced, right? So when the maintenance team goes down and service the equipment, okay, or the toilet or the area, they need to do a report to say that I have service. So M2Sense is an opener, and iRep Workforce is a closing methodology. It means when I reach there, I would use a smartphone application to actually say that I'm here, I've done the right servicing based on a checklist that I have to service my air conditioners, okay, or my raised platform, and this report will be instantaneously sent back to the management so that they can see what is the area of work that's on high usage and has been completed on maintenance, and therefore it checks off my list. This software actually helps the organization to keep track of the number of people that's going into the supermarket and measure the temperature at the same time. And it doesn't matter how many entrances or exit points that the organization or the place would have, because we can put a PeopleSense counter, all right, at the various entrance and locations, and they will all communicate with each other. Malaysia has always been our radar. In fact, we have half of our development and research team, it sits in Johor Bahru, right, in Bukit Indah. And the fact is that we could lower the cost of ownership of these systems to help if we have the mass, if we have the economy of scale, right? So all we need to do is we want to introduce these technologies, whether is it to the security associations, the relevant government authorities in Malaysia, let them see the benefits of how we actually help the local security agencies in Singapore digitize their business, okay, make them more profitable, okay, and make them more relevant in today's context, especially in COVID-19. When a customer buys your solution, right, they don't just buy your solution for just one function, because that's just too expensive. This solution that you provide must have a lot of angles to solve a lot of problems. Then they are willing to try out a new solution in that context. And then once they have tried it out, they have found out how we can actually help them solve a lot of their issues, right? Then you will see the values why they need to invest in this particular product, or in their changing in their processes. Because to change how people work is really not a simple thing, but I would say it's essential eventually. I would say that with the situation that we are in now, I think our minds are really open to utilize technology to do more already. Previously, when we are still have the comfort of working at home or working in the office, engaging with customers directly, now we should be having our mindset open to utilize new technologies to do or trade more with less, and you don't have to use the traditional method of doing things anymore. I think it's a good opportunity to try now. Since we are in this lockdown situation, we can help to maintain buildings which are more sustainable, with technology, and yet the cost isn't very high. Why not give it a try?